Hey everybody, welcome back to 7997, and today we're giving you a little special treat. We are going to tell you a little bit about what I guess $1,000 will get you in San Miguel.
1,000 USD.
1,000 USD, about 20,000 Mexican pesos.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use one of our own properties for an example.
Yeah.
This is the Space for the Collective.
Y'all gonna be shocked.
Yeah. So this is the home of J Honey Supper Club, 50 Shades of Paint, as well as Step and Tie Fashions.
Just studio space. That's all. Nothing fancy. Just studio. We just do a little work.
Yep. So we're going to take you on a quick tour through the house and come along for the ride. So we are starting on the exterior, well, the interior exterior. So like this isn't the view from the street. This is the view from inside of the wall. Those bare trees in the front are actually pomegranate trees. So once the weather comes around, you'll have some fresh pomegranates in the front yard. Got a little parking space.
And that is so Mexican.
Yeah.
There's always like from the street, you will have like a fence or a gate, a wall, and then you get back there, it's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So as you come into the living space, there's two French doors leading out to the courtyard. There's a gas fireplace. There's an inlay tile in the floor. There's an offset ceiling with wooden beams. It's a nice space. I will say it's a little smaller of a space.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be comfortable living there because it really is narrow.
You'd have to get creative with the furniture layout in there for sure.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a big dining room space, big living room space. But here we have it strictly as a dining space, so it works out pretty well.
Yep, just studio.
Yeah, and there's that little cutie in the orange shirt over there.
Oh, ain't she cute? Where you find her at?
Somewhere in Baltimore. I don't know if you noticed back in that way back corner, it almost looks like there's a 2x4 on the wall. Like, that's somebody's special dessert.
You better leave my paddleboard alone.
Tray, and then got the kitchen there. All those cabinets are actually
Newly stained.
When we first moved in, the cleaners actually cleaned all the paint off the cabinets.
You're welcome.
The owner had to make some adjustments with that, so we got a restained kitchen, which was nice. You see a little touch of boba there above the front door.
Narrow entryway, and this would be bathroom, i.e. toilet, a numero uno.
Yeah, and that's like a little half bath under the stair, which is, it makes you feel tall because the ceiling's really low.
Yeah.
And then transitioning out to like me, this is like the money shot of the house. Like I think this probably what sold us on the house for sure was this courtyard with the fountain. It's just a beautiful space, little planters on the side.
It's super chill. It's such a vibe when you're out there, right?
Yeah. And then we have even an extra living space out there. There's a casita, which is where 50 Shades of Paint is housed. And there's yet another bathroom outside by the courtyard. A little storage area here, which could be, washer and dryer if you want to have that out there. And then there's a quick toilet and a sink on the outside of the toilet there. So in case you're out in the courtyard enjoying the space, and you want to go to the bathroom, you don't gotta go all the way in the house. You can just run right there.
Correct. And behind Chris now is the casita that was right next to the half bath, and the casita has a full bath as well. So that'll be bathroom number 3.
Yeah.
Look at the Juliet balconies.
Yeah, and all 3 of the bedrooms have little balconies coming off of them. 2 that point to the courtyard, 1 that points to the street.
Yeah.
So there's always sort of some outdoor space. There's some natural light coming into every room. So it's kind of just, always kind of set up nicely and give you a fresh outdoor feel, indoor-outdoor feel, I think, in every room.
Yep. Open up the doors, open the windows, get some fresh air, or what have you. Yeah, get the breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always shaded, right?
Always shaded, little patio area here. It is a little bit narrower than I would have liked, but, beggars can't be choosers for sure.
I think the builder of this house really was about the outdoor space.
Yeah, I think maybe whoever, commissioned the builder said, make the courtyard bigger and everything else is small. Like, give me a big courtyard. And this is that balcony off the front of the house. So you can kind of oversee that parking space there.
Oh, and that was the golf club.
That was the golf club.
Yep, we could see it from our house.
This is one of the bedrooms. This is where Steph and Ty Fashions is set up for their showroom. So they have all of their hats. They make custom one-of-a-kind hats. Over the ceiling in there. Beautiful light coming in through that Juliet balcony there. You see a couple of the hats.
And the bathroom.
And another bathroom. That's bathroom number 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Full bath there. And there's always a skylight in the bathroom
for ventilation. Yeah, because you're not really going to find exhaust fans in bathrooms here.
No exhaust.
There's a window.
Yeah,
like pretty much everywhere you go.
Yeah, and this is the 5th bathroom here. Again, skylight at the top, so you can get some sunshine while you're showering. This is the 2nd bedroom, which is the sewing room for Steph and Ty Fashions.
Built-ins,
beautiful built-in cabinets, plenty of storage. You can see all the thread there. It's kind of really worked out, if you're doing production work, then having all that storage is really, really useful.
There's Juliet.
Yeah, this has a little view into the courtyard here and the fountain. So you can always kind of crack that door and get some of that sound of the fountain coming in, which is soothing, and there's some fresh air. And this is the 3rd bedroom inside the house. Again, above the ceiling. This is the cutting room. Again, that view from the balcony out to the courtyard.
And those are just homes on the back of the. There's another street back there, and then that are already completed. And then on the right hand side, of course, guys, they just started building.
As soon as we move in, new construction starts.
Literally the same day, we signed the papers. They cleared the lot. Welcome, bienvenidos to the neighborhood. Built-ins.
More built-ins.
And you will find that here a lot in Mexico.
Yeah.
So if y'all are looking for homes, you will find that over the ceiling very often, and you will find multiple bathrooms, and then you'll also find a lot of built-ins. And then, of course, there's normally a terrace or terraza.
Rooftop space, so you can get some sun, some fresh air. We have sort of a 360 degree here. If you look out to one direction, you can see the lake. You can see the mountains on the other side. We're a little far to get a city view like Parroquia and all that, but I mean the mountains and the lake are beautiful enough as is.
Can y'all believe that was $1,000 a month?
I can because
we can because we live here. But seriously, $1,000. And total disclosure, it came unfurnished, so we had to put furniture in there. However, where can y'all live for $1,000 a month with a courtyard and a fountain and a casita and 3 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms?
Yes.
And a view of the mountains that are so beautiful.
There are 5 bathrooms.
There are 5 bathrooms.
It never seems like it's that many bathrooms, but it's a lot. Like houses in Mexico, y'all gonna have a bathroom.
Yeah.
You gotta go. It's always right there.
There's always one to go to. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, $1,000. Yeah.
So thanks for, coming along for the ride. Hope that gives you guys some good information on the housing market, which, in San Miguel, it's all over the place, depending on where you are, what's included, how much money they want from you. But it's just a quick example of what you can get for $1,000 in San Miguel.
And and it's near a golf club.
It is near a golf club. It is golf course adjacent.
Literally.
You can climb over the wall and get to the golf course if you want.
We don't want to do all that.
There's no barbed wire.
But you can see it. You can see the golf club from our house.
You can see the golf club.
But seriously, in the States, if you live near a golf club, you're going to be spending some cake.
Right. Even if you're not on the golf course. If you're just across the street like we are, you're going to pay extra.
Yep. So anyway, we hope y'all enjoyed that.
So as always, like, comment, subscribe. If you're looking for some consultations, 7997.life.
Here to help, guys.
Become a member. And as always,
Cuídate. Thank you for taking your life in your own hands.
Cuídate, Aries Garce. Take care, take a chance. And we will see you guys next time.
Buy us a coffee.
Buy us a coffee.
A taco.
Taco.
Love y'all.
Bye.